Hello, everyone. Welcome to our reading today. We are looking at Telepathy Oracle Cards reading. We are looking at your daily guidance message. So, what is it that you need to know today? Thank you for joining us. It is a pleasure to be here. I'm so grateful to be able to do your messages for you. I hope that this message finds you well, and I hope that it resonates with you and you are able to. Um, Take away good energy from this message to use into your life. So, thank you so much for liking the and commenting and subscribing and following me on my YouTube, Facebook. It's so great to be seeing the two sites grow in such a way. Divine timing, right? Divine timing, divine order. You just got to be patient. I was called to do this a while ago, to be honest, and I walked away from it. I didn't. I was nervous. I was scared. I do have a private group, so I've done readings in my private group, but as far as like making time to do things online, I didn't feel I didn't feel ready. And there was just the timeline wasn't working out either, and it wasn't something that I could stay dedicated to. And so, I just hung in there with the universe and kept working on myself and working on the universe constantly calling me to do this. So here we are. It finally worked out, and here we are. So I guess sometimes you just got to give in. Sometimes you just got to let the universe win, right? Um, but it's an honor. I don't regret anything. It's an honor to be here. It's interesting how some things align with with uh with your life, and it's just written, right? So let's take a look at your telepathy spread. So your first card is past life. Ooh, okay. So we reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lives. Okay, so a lot of people don't believe in past life. They don't believe that they had a past life, and that's okay. That's your belief. That's your understanding of it. That's okay. Maybe you didn't have a past life. Maybe this is your first life and this is your first time around, right? I can't tell you whether or not you had a past life or not. That's something that it goes deep. It has to be in a personal reading on something like that. But if you feel that you've had a past life and it resonates with you that you've had a past life, then you've had a past life, right? Take what resonates with you, take what feels right, take what your your core self heart knows. Okay. I personally have been shown past lives, and I felt past lives, and a lot of things in my life didn't make sense until I was shown my past life, and then everything resolved very quickly and easily because it was coming from a past life situation. So, and I know many people that have told me that they have been a cat in their past life, and they remember dreaming about constantly dying as a trying to cross the street kind of thing. And I've had people that tell me that they have remembered being like a bird in a past life and flying really high and seeing things differently. And so we all have different experiences. I know there's different belief systems on past lives. um, your reading telepathy right now is starting out with past life. So whether you believe in it or not, a lot of what you're going through, a lot of the karmic situations, a lot of the soul ties, a lot of the bonds, a lot of the situations you're in with certain people may be related to a past life situation. And in some situations, it is possible to have a past life in this life, right? There are some situations where maybe who we are now is not who we was then, and therefore that is considered a past life. So you might say in my past life when I was in my 30s, I was like this, but now I'm like this. That also is considered a past life. So this can be pertaining to your past life in another realm, another lifetime, or it can be who you were before you became the person that you are now. Take what resonates for you. Okay. Maze. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze. Yes. Okay. So when we have energies that need to be released, acknowledged, worked through, things are just, sometimes things are just, they're just not like that. You just can't, boop, gone. Great. Yay. Unless you have like amnesia or something, that doesn't normally happen. Usually you have to work through the yucky, the thick, the unhappy, the tower moments. You got to work through this to get out of where you are to go into where you want to be. Now, the maze doesn't necessarily mean that it is bad. Sometimes the maze can just be going through motions, going through the motions every day, getting up every day, going to work. Hello, boss. How are you? Hey, Sam. Going and doing your job and going home, navigating through the maze, right? And you just kind of feel like it's just repetitious and it just feels like the Groundhog Day movie kind of thing, right? That can also be the maze. The maze doesn't have to be a certain energy. It can be any energy. It can be a mix of energy, right? But you're trying to navigate through this energy to get you to where you truly are meant to be spiritually wise, mentally wise, emotionally wise, okay? So strength, the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Okay, so the love that you have for yourself is the strength that keeps you going. The love that you have for others is the strength that keeps you going. That strength in many, many situations can be enormous. It can be outside of what we consider true abilities, right? The strength of our inner strength often is yet to be determined on so many levels, right? I've seen people who are able to lift cars in a situation because their mindset, their emotions make them extremely strong physically in a way that they've never experienced before, and they did it once and they can't ever do it again, right? So the strength, that's where your strength comes in, okay? Going through the maze, the more you go through it, the more you get stuck and you have to turn around and do it this way. That's giving you the strength that you need to keep navigating, to keep saying, okay, what did I do here that got me here? Well, what do I do? What do I need to do next to avoid this and find a closer way out, right? So like that strength, that daily strength that comes in, that is that daily strength is what is keeping you going through this maze, whether it's the maze of life, whether it's the maze of your emotional, mental abilities, but the strength that you are getting in this phase here is what is moving you into this phase here, which is the yes. Trust your intuition. So you are moving into the right energy. You know that where you are right now is where you're meant to be. Um, your telepathy brought you here to this reading for confirmation. I feel like for a lot of you, this again is going to be a confirmation message for you, which I love doing confirmation messages, so I'm cool with that. But for a lot of you, yes, you are working through the maze. Yes, you are becoming stronger. Yes, your intuition is correct. You are um, moving out of this entrapment that you feel that you are in. You are gaining the strength that you need to eventually set yourself free. And there's the confirmation. Um, and yeah, you are definitely moving into the situation to set yourself free. Okay. And you are being guided to honor. Treat the people you love with respect, and you'll find their relationship becomes stronger. And there you are with that strength. Okay. Honor the people in your life that love you. Honor the people um, that you love with respect. Even if some people don't know how to love you back because they haven't healed yet, don't stoop to their level. Be the true you. Send the situation love, send them healing, wish them well. Don't return hate with hate because you're only going to cause yourself to be harmed. You're only going to cause more harm to come upon you. Okay. So honor yourself with love. Honor the person, the people that you love with love. If you have to step away from a situation or a person, step away from them. But don't step away from them harshly. Send them love, give them space for healing. If their life does not align with your life, don't take it personal. Okay, don't allow yourself to take it personal. Trust that everything is working out for them as it's meant to, and everything is working out for you as it is meant to. Honor the space if it's meant to have space. Okay, not every relationship is meant to be amazing, close. It isn't. Okay, not everybody is going to have the perfect relationships with their parents or the perfect relationship with their siblings or the perfect relationship with their spouse. It's just how it is. But how you choose to handle it, that's the honor. Are you honoring yourself in this relationship? Are you honoring the person? Or are you holding on to hate, anger, frustration, resentment? Are you not giving yourself forgiveness? Are you not giving them forgiveness? Right? That honor, that's the big thing that comes in here, right? Is honoring. And if that person can't honor you, that's not your problem. That's not your problem. If that person wishes you the worst, that's not your problem, right? That's on them. That's going to come back to them. That's their heart energy. That's their frequency that they're choosing to carry in a world that is changing divinely. And they will deal with that energy. That's their choice. They will have to deal with that energy. You, however, you can honor your energy. You can honor where you are, who you are. You can honor the love that's within you. You can honor the fact that you can't control other people and you don't want to. We don't want to. Heck, we can hardly control ourselves sometimes, right? So we don't want to control other people, right? So, but what you can do is you can treat the people you love with respect. And even the people that you hate, why do you hate them? What's the purpose? Okay. Ask yourself, why do you hate somebody? Do you truly hate them? Or do you hate their behavior? Do you truly hate them or do you hate something that they did? Because a lot of times we say, "Oh, I hate that person," but you don't really hate that person. You hate the way that they treated you, or you hate the behavior that they did, or you hate the words that they spoke. It's not truly the person. You just hate the way they're choosing to be. Okay? No different than somebody can choose to hate you for the actions or words that you have chosen to say, or choose to hate you for the decisions that you chose to make. Okay? So a lot of times our hate is misspoken. It's I don't hate that person, but I hate what they've done to me, or I hate their actions or their behaviors, or I hate the fact that they choose not to heal themselves and not to pick better for themselves, and in return they hurt other people. That's understandable. You're honoring yourself by speaking that way. You're honoring your words. You're honoring who you are. You're honoring what they have done and how it's impacted you, right? But you can still choose to wish them well. You can still choose to wish them healing. You can still choose to wish them clarity in their life because we don't know when that aha moment could possibly hit them. It could hit them at any time, right? Just like it has transformed us, right? So honor who you are, honor yourself. Don't let anyone walk all over you, but don't carry hate around because you're only hurting your heart. You're only taking a piece of your heart that needs love, and you're occupying that space with hate. And therefore, the piece of it that needs to be filled with a higher frequency can't until you release that. So honor the people in your life. Accept them for who they are. They might not be who you want them to be, and that's okay because they're meant to be who they are, right? They're working on their journey and their path, no different than you are. Yeah, cherish, protect your relationships well. Cherish your relationships, the ones that are divinely there for you, the ones that would do anything to help you, the ones that come in and want to support you and want to be there for you. Cherish those true relationships because it's hard to find true relationships. It's hard to find someone who truly wants the best for you, right? We live in a world where for many, 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 many generations, not just now, it's not just, oh, the world today. No, look back in the history. Look at the gladiators and things like that, and then like the in Greece and everything, and like even like the our old original games. Like they would play games, they would play sports until somebody died. Like we have come a long way. If you look at the old ways of history and how they used to brutally like entertain themselves with things, and then you look at the at where we are now, no, we've actually come a long way. We've done really, really well at progressing in that perspective of things. Just in that perspective is what I'm talking about. Like, so don't allow yourself to get caught up in the whole, oh, the world's a terrible place. No, the world is what it is because of the people's actions, right? The people who choose to do the things that they choose to do. You, on the other hand, can choose to be a can choose better decisions, better actions, better outcomes, okay? Observe. Yes, you're called to observe. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationships. Observe the things that come into your life to support you. Notice the things that come into your life to transform you. Notice the people that come into your life and how they play a part in your journey to get you to where you truly need to be. The love that has come into your life from everyone, and same way with the hate and the hurt, it has all served a divine purpose to where you have been able to come today. Observe the things in your relationships within yourself that has transformed you, okay? The things that you need to let go of so that you don't continue down that road. Are you making better choices for yourself and your relationships now? Okay. Are you honoring who you are and loving who you are so that you choose better people, so that you choose better relationships, right? Are you choosing people that don't hurt you anymore? Are you choosing people that love you for who you truly are? That's what's important. Okay. What you cherish grows you, it transforms you. Okay. And sometimes you need to just stop, be still, and observe things because observing can help bring in a lot of clarity and balance to your situation. Yeah, you are a resistant person. There's not a lot that gets past you. If it knocks you down, you get back up. A lot of things have tried very, very hard to knock you down. A lot of things may have tried to take you out, but you have managed to recalibrate yourself, pull yourself back together, stand back up and stand stronger. Here's your strength card coming in. You know, resistance. You have been able to overcome the maze in your life, build the strength that you need so that you can stand back up again. And I have this message coming in like, "Oh, yes, here they are standing back up again." How is that possible? I knocked them down. They should be down. They should be permanently down. Nope. Hi, here I am. Resistance. I have strong resistance. You have a spiritual team that supports you, that elevates you, that reminds you to come back to love, come back to love, come back to love, ground in love. Okay. That's your strength. That's your ability to rise up and to continue on your journey. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate your uniqueness. right? You don't have to be like anybody else. Be your true, authentic self. This maze, I hope this maze has helped you to understand going back through things again and again and again, just how magical you are, just how important you are, just how unique you are, just how resilient you are, just how um, you are able to give up and then get up. It's one of those where you just like you want to give up, but then you get yourself back up again, and you just keep going. And that is confirmation that you are able to follow through with everything that you're doing. Right? You are doing an amazing job. Um, this is the Mystic Soul Oracle deck, by the way. You are doing an amazing job, and everything is working out for your highest good. Okay. You're detoxing a lot of things out of your life right now. You're allowing things you finally given in to the universe. That resistance is finally also as part of the universe. You're saying yes now to a lot of the changes that need to be taken. Maybe you were in resistance before, you didn't want to allow these things to take place, and now you are allowing. You are in the energy of flow. Okay, you are allowing things to take place. You are honoring where you are, and you're allowing this energy to help transform you. Yes, I was just going to say that word, and there's your card, transformation. Yeah, you're allowing everything, your relationships, your struggles, your daily task, your life, your past lives. You're allowing everything to come together and to help you become your new beginning, right? You're transforming into your new beginning. And you may not know where this new beginning is going to take you, and that's okay. Sometimes the best journeys are the ones that we haven't planned yet. So just let things work out. Trust that you have come this far and you're a resistant person. So you're going to keep getting back up because that's who you are. That's who you're meant to be. And that's why everything is working out for you and why the universe is working with you because you're not someone who easily gives up. Okay. So I hope this message has helped you. I hope it serves you well. Thank you for being here, and I wish you many beautiful blessings ahead. Have a great day. Bye.